Hi there, my name is Thahirah and I'm from Indonesia. Thank you very much for this opportunity for me to apply as a youth ambassador for PDWC 2026. 私は日本の文化が大好きです。そして4年間日本語を勉強していますね。まだ上手ではありませんが、心を込めて話しますよ。今年のテーマは絆は宝物。私は本当にそう思います。For me, a youth ambassador is more than just a staff. They are a mentor, a friend, and a guide. Someone who's strict when needed, but always full of empathy, caring, supportive, and open-minded. These are the ones who make PDWC run smoothly, but also unforgettable. I know this because I experienced it myself being under the care of a fellow YA. Specific contribution I made at PDWC 2025 was being chosen by my peers to serve as a student adjudicator during the fun debate between the youth ambassadors and debatemate members. It was a huge responsibility for me. Not only I have to evaluate fairly, but I also have to represent my fellow participants with confidence. My team and I was also chosen for the Cultural Ambassador Award. Being trusted for that award showed me that my peers saw me as a leader. I'm proud to say that I've carried it out well because it proved that I can make important decisions, I can stay neutral, and lead when it matters most. I can also easily learn about new cultures. I want to return as a youth ambassador because I know the first-hand difference YAs make. 彼らは私の兄と姉みたいな存在でした。They were also my mentors and the reason I felt safe and inspired in PDWC. I hope to achieve the same, to be the person that the participants can rely on, who makes them feel seen, included, and motivated. Since PDWC 2025, I have been giving back. I've been speaking in webinars about peace and disarmament, I've been writing in children's magazine, and I've also been mentoring younger debaters who've already won awards. Now, as a student who majored in public relations, I believe being a YA will let me apply my communication skills in an international setting, while prepare me for my long-term dream, and that is to become a philanthropist who believes in education and supports peace.
When a participant injures their knee in an onsen, my first priority would be to make sure that the area is safe. I would not try to move them alone. Instead, I would immediately call for medical staff and alert the PDWC organizers. At the same time, I would signal to another youth ambassador to assist me because teamwork is essential in emergencies. While waiting for the medical staff, I would apply basic first aid within my ability. For an example, I would help the participant sit or lie down in a safe position, gently support the injured leg. I would reassure them and keep them comfortable until professional help arrived. If there was a political clash between delegates, I would begin by separating them from the group to let their emotions cool down. First, I would listen to each delegate privately, allowing them to express their views fully so they can feel respected. Second, I would remind them both that PDWC is not about conflict, but it's about connection. Our debates are just exercises in learning, not personal battles. 私たちの目的は平和と理解です。Third, I would bring them together again in a calm setting, encouraging them to acknowledge each other's perspectives without judgment. I would make it clear that I'm not taking sides and that their opinions are still valued, but cooperation is still essential. And finally, to rebuild trust, I would create bonding opportunities for their team, maybe a group activity or a cultural sharing moment, so they can rediscover common ground.
To me, Kizuna wa Takaramono, our connections are our treasures. It's not just a theme, but my lived experience at PDWC. The connections I built still inspire me every single day. Now, I want to give that same treasure to the next generation of participants. That is why I want to become a youth ambassador for PDWC 2026. 私は参加者のために忘れられない思い出を作りたい。そして皆の絆を宝物にしたいです。Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope we can get along and see you all there soon. Bye bye!